Okay guys, the Jeep is loaded. It is going into this trailer for maybe one of the last times because we might have another trailer on the way. But it is ready to go and we are headed down to LS Fest in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So if you guys are down there, be sure to swing by and check it out at the Holley tent. If you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm sorry, but you missed it. So I guess you'll just have to check out this thing in the video and all the other cool cars down there. So stick around and we'll show you more when we get down there. We are headed to LS Fest. So if you are going to be in Bowling Green and you're going to be down there checking out all the cool rides at Holley LS Fest, be sure to swing by, see the Jeep, say hi to me and Nick, and we will see you guys there. All right, guys, we are down here at Holley LS Fest East 2025. We got the Jeep unloaded. You can see it right over. It's kind of hard to do this. My God, I do it on videos all the time. That's hard. Anyway. But we are down here. We're going to have a great weekend. I'll show you all the stuff that's going on this weekend. The Jeep will be in the Holley booth for most of the weekend. We'll probably bounce it around a couple of our other sponsors while we're down here. But the weather looks like it's going to be a little bit better than last year. We're not going to do any more of the 100-degree crap. As you know, Nick here, this is my buddy Aaron. He's from Washington. He's the one that let me drive his 2025 E-Ray in a couple videos back. So stick around, check it out, and we will have a lot more content coming your way. If you guys want to see something really funny, we brought the little Jeep, and as you can see here, it is set up with the big Jeep, and we will be cruising around the pits in that. I don't know if we're supposed to because they got all strict this year about stuff at LS Fest, but
it's our pusher vehicle, though.
It's our pusher vehicle, though, because obviously the Jeep only runs on methanol and needs a pusher vehicle. That's what it is. So, yeah, like I said, not only you get to come see LSX Willys 2.0, you get to see that contraption that's for my kids and for being a pit vehicle. So come check it out. See you guys. So right now I'm sitting on the hood of the little mini Jeep. We got Aaron and Nick back here.
Hoping I don't run into anything.
Yeah.
You can't see.
If you dump me off this, I'm going to be really angry. But anyway, we are cruising down the pits here at LS Fest, and we're actually headed down to see Weld Racing Wheels to check out what they got going on. I'm sure the booth probably isn't set up completely yet, but we're going to check it out. So stick around. So just an update. I made it back and not dead. So way to go, Nick.
Hey, what's up?
That's all we can ask for. So right now, I know it's kind of loud. We're in the Jeep. We are heading out to Double Dogs in Bowling Green. If you guys are familiar with LS Fest, you know Double Dogs. We're going to head over there, grab some dinner, and then we're going to go to a pre-meet tonight at the Corvette Museum here in Bowling Green. So we'll show you what we see. That's all we can do. Stick around. So we are headed to the Corvette Museum right now for the pre-meet for LSS. There's my buddy Aaron, or only Aaron, sitting back there in his new E-Ray, and that car is absolutely wicked. Figured we better take that along if we're going to the Corvette Museum. So we're about ready to roll out here, and we will pick up when we get at the Corvette Museum right now in Bowling Green. We're gonna go over and see if it's open. I know there's a ton of cars out here, and they're letting everybody. This is like it just started, so it's not really really cracking yet. But we're gonna see if they'll let us in and check out. I'd love to see some of those wreck cars from the Sinkhole and stuff like that. If they'll let us in, we'll show you around too. If not, we're going to be limited to the parking lot, so we'll see what's up. We got in through the front door, so we're going to see what we can see in here, but I'll show you around here. 6, couple of regular Stingrays back here. Of course, the Corvette store. I bet they sell nothing but jean shorts and New Balance shoes in there. Back over here, it looks like we got some C1s. Beginning of a legend right here. We have the whole museum open, so we get to see the Blue Devil ZR1 that fell into the sinkhole, and there's apparently like a little portal to check into the sinkhole that they didn't fill up, so we're gonna check that out and let you see what we see. Well, a guy named Richard Sampson bought this car brand new in 1954, and in 1959 he was building his chain of grocery stores and decided, because his wife didn't enjoy riding in the car, to have the car entombed in a all brick and mortar sealed chamber inside of one of his grocery stores. And it was not opened up until 2000. And this is how the car came out of the tomb. As you can see, it's not restored. It's all original, but like it is just as it was. C3 Corvette. You know, to be honest, this was a car I always thought was cool when I was a kid. After having one, it wasn't really that enjoyable. Your feet were always hot. It leaked air everywhere. And even with doing like only weather stripping and all kinds of stuff, it was always just not exactly what I wanted. So it's kind of a letdown, but when I got my C7 Z06 later on in life, that was much more enjoyable. It's like a C8R, yep. And this one was actually drove by Antonio Garcia and Jordan Taylor through the 2020 and 2021 IMSA seasons. I always say C5 Corvettes look amazing, especially if they're done right. That car looks awesome. Of course, it's a full-on race car. Now, as I was mentioning, there's some money sitting in here, but yeah, the split window 63 is a definite high value car right there. Some concept style cars here. Hearing about this car, this was 64 and they called it the Ugly Duckling. But I actually think it looks kind of cool, but if you look, there's definitely some hints from some exotic manufacturers in this. And everyone thought the rear engine cars were new to the Corvette world. Full scale clay model that they used to develop the C8. Pretty slick. I'm not gonna stay here and take time to read all this, but if you guys want to pause on it, feel free. As you remember back a little while ago, there was a sinkhole that developed here at the National Corvette Museum. And there are some of the cars here from that. The Blue Devil ZR1 is here, and it has been restored back to its original glory. And then there's a C4 that definitely could not be restored, and I'll show you both of those right now. There's the Blue Devil. And then if you step over here, you all know how fond I am of C4s, so not a total loss, but it is absolutely amazing what happened to that thing. And there is the picture of the sinkhole. There's the Blue Devil sitting right there on top. Inside here is the main room where the sinkhole occurred. This is pretty cool in here. Ha! That's a little go-kart. Now supposedly there's a spot in here where you can actually look into the sinkhole and see where it was. I believe it's right over here, and I'll show you that. I got an official pace car. That was an 82, I believe. Oh no, it was a 78 pace car. Oh, Reggie Jackson edition. I didn't even know they did that. C4. Oh yeah, okay, so right here is the sinkhole. Now, I'm gonna get up here so you can pause and screenshot that if you want, so you can do the story. But this is actually a window all the way down into the sinkhole. Let me zoom in on this real quick. And you can actually see all the way down there, down to the rock base and everything. That's how far down it is. I know right here it doesn't seem like that far, but that is probably every bit of 40 to 50 feet down there, which is absolutely amazing. After looking down in that sinkhole, I had no idea that it was that deep. That is absolutely wild. All right, guys, I gotta stop saying. I really have to stop saying that. I'm really working on it. But anyway, the Jeep is here. It is in the Holley booth at LS Fest. If you're seeing this on YouTube, it probably means that you missed it. But if you're not and you're here, check this thing out. Come by, say hi to me and Nick. We'll either be here or down in the pits talking to other sponsors and stuff like that. But it's going to be a beautiful day here today. A little warm. And if you can't make it on Friday, don't be upset, because Saturday is supposed to be a high of 72. So tomorrow's the money day, and we might be tearing into that a little bit. So we'll see how we feel, but it might need some head gaskets. Yay! All right, we'll stick around, guys. We'll show you some content from the show today. So, Cody, it really likes your logo. I guess maybe because neither one of you can walk. So the guys over at Holley asked us to kind of cruise through the show and pick out our favorites. So we're cruising the little Jeep instead of walking, because who wants to do that on a 90-degree day? So we're gonna cruise through here and check out some cars. Yeah, this is a great dolly. Another LSG. The Willys. By the time you guys hear the results, I won't be giving anything away, but we're going through and checking it out. But you have to check out what we're choosing for the street rod class, because this thing is amazing. This truck is absolutely gorgeous. The old Fords just had the best lines, I think. Like, my God, look at this thing. Every detail is just gorgeous. Interior. Yep, but that is our street rod pick. So we had to pick a non-domestic, and to be honest, that's not my expertise. Is it yours?
What?
Non-domestic, is that your expertise?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sarcasm there. So we decided to go with this Land Rover, and it's really cool. I'll show you. This thing is really slick. Oh, LS3 in there. I love the custom buckets in there. Right-hand drive. So we have to put head gaskets on the Jeep. Long story. My buddy Cody, the tuner from CFO, he is here to help. And guess what? Looks similar. But what's even better is his golf cart isn't working. So we are going to pull it back with that, which is going to pull this. And he's going to hold on to the back of this like Michael J. Fox at the beginning of Back to the Future. So let's roll and see what happens. We got a convoy back here. There's Cody back there. True LSFest fashion, we are here in a tent waiting for a rainstorm while getting ready to put some head gaskets on this thing because boost. Yeah, so we're gonna fix this and we'll get it put back together tonight hopefully and be able to play again tomorrow. So we'll keep you posted as we go along. We've been working on this for less than an hour and we have gotten a lot done. We are already down to basically getting the heads off of this thing. We took the whole intake manifold and everything off in one piece, so that made it a whole lot easier. But the stuff we do for the hobby we love, I tell you what, it's a pain in the ass, but it'll be worth it. Tomorrow we can go beat on it again and break something else. Got the heads off the thing. We finally figured out where it was pushing boost into the cooling system. We weren't really able to see it on the head gaskets, but we were able to see it on the cylinder head. So I'll show you what we found. Strip. And I'm going to make this announcement because Cody, the stand-up guy, also my tuner, wanted to say that it happened because originally when this engine was put together for the Snowcat, we used ARP head bolts instead of head studs, and it was pushing coolant a little bit. that right?
Yes.
Am I doing okay?
Yes.
Okay. And because it was pushing coolant, it damaged the head gasket, and then we put the head bolts in, or the head studs in one at a time, and band-aided it, and now it's now it finally let loose. But come here, let me pull over to this. Let Cody roll out of the way there. Here, you got that light. Which cylinder head was it? Right here, wasn't it? Oh, no, where was it? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one right here. As you can see here, it was kind of blowing through here right into this this cooling passage. But that's where we found the issue. We checked the heads; they're good and flat. We're just going to clean them up with a little Scotch-Brite and put them back together with some copper spray and some new gaskets. And hopefully have this thing fire back up here. I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So it is Saturday here at LS Fest, and we worked on this for what, hour and a half last night, probably total. Probably about an hour and a half, and then maybe like 45 minutes to an hour this morning, and we have this thing ready to fire back up. So we're gonna see what happens when we hit the old ignition, and hopefully she fires up and we don't have any more water getting pushed out the back of this thing like a fire hose.
I'll fuel that I can see.
So as soon as we got the head gaskets done, Holley wanted to do an interview with us about the Jeep. And you can look for that on the Holley's YouTube channel. And they basically just covered everything from top to bottom and start to finish on how we used Holley products to get the Jeep set up for what we're doing with it. But we're gonna head back down to the show here in a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're seeing down there today. And there's also, I think, some drifting and burnout contests and stuff going on today, and we'll get you guys some of that too. These are the winners of the car show. You might see some of the ones we picked while we were going through the video the other day.
Drivers only, no cars. Drivers only, no cars. Reporting.
Really nice Monte Carlo SF. Oh, we know we picked out Willys yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
Chevrolet C60 that's down there on the back stretch. That is a special one because that is
once again, for my
oh, that's really cool.
drivers only, no cars. Drivers only, no cars. Bottom of the tower, left side by the crossover for drivers.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one yesterday. Yep, we picked that one also.
And Piper will come up next to the here.
Looks like we got a Mercedes coming up here. Chevelle, look at that. Oh, here's that green truck that we picked yesterday. Boy, they really went with what we judged.
got a 454 cubic inch
For all this, so I'm seeing all the cars that we picked. Yeah. Look at that beauty.
Drivers only, no cars. Drivers only, no cars. To the left side, facing watch for drivers. Big wheel being right inside for Brian.
I'll give you $5 for it right now. How about $5,000 for it right
now? Drivers have a very low 9-second time press.
I'm following Nick in the little dude. There you go. Twin turbo side by side. Twin turbo LS side by side. Kind of underwhelming. I remember my first burnout contest.
You're like a factory.
Damn, brother, you can't be coming out like
Turn the traction so
A factory turbo racer with those tiny wheels like that. Oh! And he was almost.
Remember Texas two-step? There you go. Feather it, brother. This is my boy Carl Blazer! Yeah, boy, they're good. Burnout contest at LS Fest 2025 in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Nick is intoxicated.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you.
I'm intoxicated.
This car blew
We're out here
up.
being responsible. They're out here doing burnouts and shit. Pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
Hey, don't add that.
Don't add what?
You didn't even get my good part. We're making Cletus proud tonight. He blew one, and he blew two. And
You should probably talk about what he was blowing.
tires. He was blowing
Tires, ladies
But
and gentlemen, tires.
I could see America flying in. So it'd make Cletus proud.
I think he meant bald egos, but we're just gonna roll with it.
I
ladies
don't
and
know what I
gentlemen.
said. Alright, we're
This
not
is what
putting that
beer
video
does.
out.
This is why drinking is bad.
Yellow. And yellow. What his name's beginning of the end? He's like, put it with me.
He said, hello, governor.
I think I was in my
Sorry. We now return to our regular scheduled broadcast. Thank you for the trailer. I love that. This is Texas speed. Dude, my earlobe just fucking rattled. He's still fucking rattled.
There's a whole lot of eight here.
Yeah, boy.
Your windshield's
Oh, that damn hole. All right. I'm so good.
The smoke is green.
Thanks, Nick. Back to the burnout.
Come on.
Well, guys, Holley LS Fest 2025 in Bowling Green is winding down, and we are getting ready to get this thing loaded up. It's funny, the little Jeep has gotten almost as much attention as the big Jeep this weekend for some reason, but we still have one last thing to do. It's going to be a photo shoot for Holley. We're going to do that, load this thing up, and get back to Ohio because we are whooped. It has been a long weekend, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. But we'll show you some more cool stuff here in just a bit, and then we are getting the heck out of here. But from here at LS Fest 2025, this is pretty much the end. Okay, so we are back in Ohio. I got my little ones. There's Jackie back there. Both Jeeps made it back in one piece. But from all of us here at Racing Randos, thank you for following along with our Holley LS Fest 2025 video. And as always,
make sure to like, share, and comment.
And subscribe. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.